Hi, I'm Lucy from Sew Essential, and today I'm here with a roundup of the latest style arc patterns, which I'm so excited about. I love a style arc pattern, and I've picked out gorgeous fabrics that you could sew them up into. They're all available on our website. I'll pop links to our website and all the patterns and fabrics I mentioned below, and you'll also find a link to our weekly newsletter for a healthy dose of sewing inspiration straight to your inbox. So I haven't featured all of the patterns, there are more, but I've just picked out my favourites, but do head over to the website because you'll find the full new range there. And before I get started, I just wanted to share that I am wearing a style arc pattern now. This is the Bell dress by Style Arc Patterns. It's available on our site and it's one of my all-time favourite patterns. I love it. So before we get stuck into the patterns, I'm just going to give you the size ranges. They all come up in a really size inclusive range. They always go up to size 18 to 30, and the size 30 is a 58.25 bust, a 50.5 waist and a 61 hip. So I just wanted to go through that before we get stuck in, and then we can just talk about the gorgeous patterns. So one thing I will say with style arc patterns is the instructions tend to be quite limited. What I like about them is that the instructions and the pattern and the picture, they're all on the same piece of paper. It's a big piece of paper, but the instructions are quite limited. So if you're a very new sewer, you might find them a little bit challenging, but then sometimes they do have sew alongs online on their website and stuff as well for these patterns, so it's worth looking into that. But if you've got some sort of fairly decent sort of sewing skills and knowledge, absolutely go for it because they are amazing patterns. I love them. So the first one I wanted to go through is the Albie woven shirt, which, oh, and there is a tutorial actually. Yeah, there's some QR codes on these that you can scan for a tutorial as well, so there's that extra bit of help there as well. But the Albie woven shirt is one of those lovely contemporary boxy shirt patterns that I've been looking for a while, and it really ticks the box perfectly. It's a lovely boxy shape. It's got a very dropped sleeve, a short sleeve. It's got a collar. I don't think it is a stand-up collar by the looks of it. It's got a wide hem facing, and it's got a yoke at the back with pleats under the yoke. So just classic sort of simple shirt pattern, but I don't think it's like super tailored. Like the buttons doesn't look like there's a separate button band or anything like that, and the collar doesn't look like a stand-up collar either. So probably be a relatively quick simple sew and just nails that oversized boxy contemporary shirt look really well. And then to go with that, to complete the look, and this is a look that I've been wanting to create for some time, there is the Albie woven pant and shorts as well. So they are elasticated waist, wide leg trouser or shorts, with patch pockets on the back if you want them, optional inseam pockets, lovely and comfortable, but obviously can be paired with the shirt to create a co-ord set. And I would definitely go for the shorts and the shirt in our gorgeous linen cotton fabric, which I've just absolutely love. I've made shorts and a waistcoat in this. I can't remember if I've made anything else, but it's lovely stuff. Comes in a wide range of colours. I would want to go for the jade green for a really contemporary look, but we've got some more muted colours as well, and we've got some other lovely bright colours in that fabric, and I think that would be gorgeous. I just need to invent some sort of time machine so that I've got enough time to do all of this sewing that I want to do, because I just don't have enough time. But anyway, I'm not going to moan about that now. Let's just talk more patterns. So the next one is the summer cover up, which is a lovely, as it states, cover up. You've got an option for a maxi length with gorgeous side splits. It's got an elasticated waist with a tie at the front. It's got a V-neck, and then it's got lovely dolman sort of grown on sleeves that are really wide, and you can go for, and they're both short sleeved. And then you've also got an option to go for a shorter version above the knee as well. So it's just like your classic sort of holiday caftan pattern. Love, love, love that, and thought that this beautiful lyocell fabric that we've had in recently would be perfect for it. It's got this sort of abstracty, almost like a paisley design on it. It's really lightweight. It's sort of semi-sheer, I would say. So for a cover up for your swimsuit or whatever, it's perfect, but it's cool as a cucumber and silky, silky soft against the skin. So that would be my choice for that one. The next one I want to talk to you about is the Birdie jumpsuit, which is just absolutely gorgeous. And it's a sleeveless jumpsuit with a round or a V-neck at the front. It's got bust darts that come down from the armhole, a button down front, and then a wide leg cropped trouser. It's got encased elastic around the waist with an optional tie belt, and then there's optional patch pockets to have on the leg, and also optional inseam pockets as well. So again, just super contemporary. I think it would be really easy to wear, and it can be sewn up in woven fabrics. The fabric I chose for this is this gorgeous, gorgeous viscose that we've had in recently. I just love the colours on this beautiful lilac and lemon combo, perfect for summer. And I just thought that jumpsuit would look gorgeous sewn up in that. It's like a sort of Moroccan-y, crepey sort of feeling viscose, you know, the ones that have got like that slubby texture. So yeah, I thought that one would be perfect for that. Next up, we've got the Queenie woven dress. Just absolutely love all of these so much. The Queenie woven dress is that classic, I can't remember what they call them now. Oh, I'm having a mind blank, but it's like a tea dress. I think we call them a tea dress. It's got the very fitted bodice, and sort of gently flared skirt that you can either have as just the skirt, or you can have a skirt that finishes with a wide ruffle panel. And then you've got options for a puff sleeve that's gathered at the sleeve head, and then little frilly hems, sort of a double layer, a tiered frilly hem on the cuff, or you've got the option for a double layered flutter sleeve, which is really pretty as well, a standard short sleeve, or a puff sleeve gathered at the sleeve head that's full length and goes into like a shirred hem. So loads and loads of different options, all really pretty, all really classic. Bust darts that come up from the side seam on this one, so again just slightly different to your standard bust darts. Really, really pretty, designed for woven fabrics, things like silk, rayons, charmeuse. So I chose this beautiful, beautiful viscose fabric, which I'm currently making another dress in. I've got it cut out. I just love it. I think it's so pretty, and I thought the Queenie would look gorgeous sewn up in that. And then next up, we have got the Porter woven pack. So this is a really meaty pack, full of options. I mean, this is just such a great pattern. To start with, the one thing I want to say, if you've been obsessing about those Ganni blouses that tied at the front with 3 little ties, this nails that trend perfectly. So there's the option for those ties at the front. There's the options for button downs, buttons and loops. There's they're all a V-neck. There's sleeveless options as well, with all the different fastenings, and then there's also a skirt that you can attach to it, a gathered skirt, and there's an option with a little shirt collar and a button band as well. So much mileage in this pattern, so many different options. I think you could quite happily sew your next like 4 projects using just this pattern, which is absolutely brilliant. And it's designed for cottons, rayons, crepes and wash linens, and I thought it would look really pretty sewn up in this gorgeous embroidered cotton viscose fabric that we've got in this corally orangey coloured colourway. So pretty. I just thought any of the tops would look really good sewn up in that. It's got like a little bit of an eyelet design going on where the embroidery is. And then next up is another absolute beauty of a dress, the Livvy woven dress. Really, really pretty classic sundress. It's got a crossover V-neck front, and it's got sort of looks like relatively wide straps on it. gathers under the bust, and then a waistband which has got ties attached to it, and you tie the ties at the back. Then it's got a gathered sort of relatively flared skirt, and then at the back the straps cross over and you've got a shirred panel there to draw everything in. And I just love a shirred panel because it's so comfortable to wear. Obviously it stretches with your body. Just such a great pattern, so many fun little features, and I just think it would fit beautifully. It would be lovely and comfortable to wear. Love, love, love this pattern. So again, this is designed for cottons, rayons, silks or lightweight linens. I thought I would go for our gorgeous viscose fabric again in this red and white spot. So pretty, just a really classic design, and I could just see that dress sewn up in that. I think it would look absolutely gorgeous. So that was my choice for that one. And then finally, I just had to share the Harriet woven jacket, which is just a classic sort of, the pattern packet looks very jacket-o. It's like a classic sort of boxy, relatively cropped jacket with 3 buttons and buttonholes down the front, a small collar, or you can choose to do a collar with like a small lapel on it, bust darts, full length sleeves, a sleeve dart for a bit of extra sort of better fitting, bit of extra movement there in the sleeves, and this can be sewn up in fine wool, brocade or linen. So again, I chose our linen cotton mix fabric for that. We've got this beautiful purpley hue blue, which I think is called a sax blue, but I think it's got almost like a purpley hue to it, so it's quite pretty for summer. Would look really lovely with a white, simple white t-shirt underneath. And that is it for my choices, but as I say, the full range of new Style Art patterns is on the site. We've got all their old ones on there as well. There must be well over 100 designs now. I love them. I think they're great. So do jump on and check them out. And if you like what you see today, please like and subscribe, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time.